that correct?
I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough. And what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I've moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
In addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not, how am I supposed to know when I look at these pictures, how can I organize to make sure I've gotten all of the boxes? Am I just to assume that everything that has been packed is in there, even though there's 10 pages of pictures to one box? So let's look at this one box. So you look through, can you look through your Dropbox and look through 1 through 10? Do you think those 10 items are in this box? Take a look. Look at that. Look at this.
I did not take inventory of every single thing that was going into the
right, but that's why I'm asking. But just know that you have mouse traps here, right? Like a few inches away from where we're standing. And then you have my belongings for 6 months standing in a deep, damp garage that are exposed and open. I'm just talking about respect.
In the month of December 2024, local police got a call to the home of J. Wayne Jenkins, known as rapper Young Jeezy. The call was made by Emmy award-winning daytime talk show host Jeannie Mai, the ex-wife of Jay Jenkins. The dispute was over a court order allowing entry in the home to retrieve property following the divorce.
Okay. How's it going, sir? What's going on today?
Pretty good. So Mr. Nah, how you doing? Mr. Nah, she the this Jeezy ex-wife. So she got a court order to get all her stuff out today. So she came property and he won't allow. He just allowed her to get in the garage. So she down there now. So I don't know what's detail. It's a dispute order. So that's what she called.
Okay. But they weren't preventing her from getting her stuff or anything like that?
I think so. I think it's dispute going on.
Okay. But she's on the property now?
Yeah,
okay.
Right now.
Do they have to buzz us in or?
Yeah.
I take it she has a copy of that court order with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal. Do you know what all she was getting today or?
Some all her personal stuff.
Like household items? Okay.
Was she bringing like a truck? Yeah, she got a truck. She was going to see if Skill was going to let her on property first. She's on standby.
Okay. Usually lunchtime on a Monday is a weird time, but
yeah,
I mean, I guess there's never a good time. Yeah, the barometric pressure headache. I was driving around, I was like, it feels like something's crushing my skull.
Some bug or something. Hey, how you doing, Scott?
How's it going?
Can I help you?
Did you call for assistance or?
I did not. They're asking who called for assistance.
Getting some items from the house?
Yes. Yeah, hold on. Can you go ahead, KJ? Say it again.
Hello, officer. How are you doing today?
Hey, good. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing pretty good. My name is KJ. I'm with the law office of Tanya Mitchell Graham.
Okay.
So today, Ms. Mai is supposed to be retrieving her personal property from Mr. Jenkins' garage. Of course, there's an issue with the order because it directs or states that she's able to come inside of the home, and he is not allowing her inside of the home, only giving her access to the garage.
KJ, Jeannie's standing here as well.
Who?
Jeannie's here, standing here at the gate as well.
Okay. So I'm just more so explaining it to the officer why assistance probably was called and needed.
Can you repeat what you were saying just so I'm aware? Because I think I should be a part of the conversation, please.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So Mr. Jenkins has given the authority for all of your personal items to be removed from the garage. He has given directives that no one is to enter his home. And so I believe that's why the officer probably was called for assistance to do the incident report.
Correct.
Yeah, so the personal property is in the garage, which everyone would have access to, but Mr. Jenkins is not giving anyone authority to go inside of his home.
Right. So I just want to make sure that a report is filed. I'll just give you here. This is the actual
Okay.
filing.
What do you want to
And so
report on per
That
se?
he's not complying with the court orders to allow me to walk through the house, as Judge Williams has already permitted. So I just need to make sure that there's a court order filed about this, according to my lawyers.
Okay. And do you have a list of property that you're going to pick up today?
I have what has been boxed up, and I'm not being permitted into the house to access the further things that are inside the house. that belong to me.
There's nothing. It's all in the garage.
Do you know my personal items that I moved through?
It's mine. I sent over
I'm just asking you so you make sure you come from a
Well,
factual place when you're talking on the record.
It's like personal things as far as like
Mhm.
your clothing and things like that.
No,
are
my
all in the
personal
garage.
items. Like my
I'm going to
furniture.
step over here a couple feet so I can read this.
Not that furniture. That's the furniture I moved here with 3 years ago before you even came into the picture. Yes?
It's mine.
Yeah.
I sent over a Dropbox link.
Yep. I went through every one of them. My items are still not in there.
Okay, so if there's anything that's of dispute, we'll just have to handle that
Yeah.
at a later time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Get everything.
Yep.
That's already been prepackaged out of the box.
Yeah. So I'm here to do that, but my security's not being let in. So we haven't been able to move forward. So we've wasted another hour of all of these people's time since I've been here at 9 o'clock, which you guys knew since Friday. So now we're at almost 1 o'clock. My security's not here. I'm not able to walk through the boxes. So I just want you to know that this is all still being held up by you guys.
Your attorney did not send us an email on the 7:55 last night.
No, she told you on Friday. We can call her if you want to, but we should not have any conversation about this without proper counsel. So you should actually include her on the call right now.
Actually, I'm speaking directly with Jenna. You came in and started interjecting yourself into the conversation.
No, you're talking to the authorities that I called. You're talking to the authorities that I called, so I should be a part of the conversation since I called the authorities you're talking to.
I'm more so digging down the layout. Jenna
Been an ongoing thing. Been an ongoing thing.
Yeah, so let's start one by one. So let's open the gate so the security can come in so that I can go and handle the boxes because that's most important, right? Then we'll let these officers file the report as they came to do, and then we'll be done.
Unit 402. Still your mother and daughter's dispute, verbal.
Do you feel comfortable with
Yeah.
allowing
Of course.
that?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna here.
Just to let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still looking over the court order.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna talk to you in a second.
And sorry, Jenna, I just want to say, like, you know the situation as of whenever what was told to you. I know it since 20. So,
So sounds like pretty much she's not trying to like dispute it right now. She just want to document that she's not being allowed to go in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that it says that, hey, either she can come get her property or she's allowed to go through the house, which is just getting her property and everything's boxed up. But last thing I'm trying to do is insert myself into a divorce proceeding.
Yeah.
Come on. Plus. Okay, here we go. Order based on evidence. Yes, sir. I'll be right behind you. Okay.
So TK, Alejandro's gonna start the boxes.
I'm just trying to find where it says sign titles Bronco.
Oh yes, okay.
In 7 days of entry of this order, petitioner shall provide a response with all information regarding application mechanism. Okay, here we go. Then 21 days of entry of this order, which was this November 27th at 17 hours. Petitioner shall provide respondent with all information regarding the application. Respondent shall collect any and all remaining personal items from marital home here, 4520 Northside Drive. Petitioner shall not be present at the marital residence when this collection occurs, but may designate a representative to be present. Petitioner and respondent agreeing on equal split 50-50 of costs may choose
Sorry, I didn't mean to have that encounter. I'm Jeannie. Nice to see you.
A member of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office or other law enforcement or other agreed upon third party to be present. All right, so you are here for Emmys, other trophies, makeup, hair, lights, mirrors, books, personal photographs, clothing, handbags, shoes, accessories, other personal items, basically.
I'm here for those and a walkthrough, but the walkthrough is not happening, so I'm okay with, obviously, I don't know how your protocol is, but I was told by my lawyers, just don't leave the premises without a report being made so that I can take this to Judge Williams.
Yeah, that's fine. So it says in here that your, I take it soon to be ex-husband. Have you
Already
all?
ex.
Okay, ex-husband is not supposed to be here for your walkthrough.
I mean, he can or can't. I just know he needs to have security.
Okay.
And then I was allowed security. And I was told that if I do walk through, that he has a security or his representative to walk with me as I walk through. That's what I know about. I'm not sure if he was, I don't remember him being forbidden not to be here, but it wasn't a problem to me if he was.
Division of furniture and furnishings. And I take it, do you have like an itemized list of everything that you don't believe to be boxed up?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Like I said, I can't prove what's yours or
Of
what's
course.
his, and
No,
I mean, you guys
just
would know, but
yeah.
Okay.
I what I was told, and obviously you guys know your job better than I do.
Back out and park
Okay.
over there so we can get the truck in and out.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
They'll be here at 1:09.
Oh, okay, perfect.
What I was told is when an order isn't being complied with when it comes to entry, that you guys would come and approach the situation to see if they really are confirming they're not allowing, which I think she just already did, and then you would make a report. And that's all I
Is Mr.
expected.
Jenkins here on ground?
I heard he's not. I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
Okay, well, I mean, if he's not, then I don't know if I would let a third party. I mean, I take it this was y'all's home together.
Yes.
Just obviously coming in after the fact.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wasn't at my house, I don't know how I'd feel about a third party letting someone through. Not saying you're not trustworthy,
Of
but
course not. But that's where it's made very clear that he has to let me in before the 15th.
Oh, buddy.
He has to let me in before the 15th, and also has to have a third party, which would be her or a security, which he has both here to walk me through. So they're here, ready to walk me through. At this point, what are the rules when you don't follow court orders?
take it for the judge and render some judgment. I mean, there's not much we can do if he's not here. Now, if you were behind the door and I could talk to him, sir, do you mind if we come through with body
Yeah, because
cameras?
I wouldn't mind you guys walking with me. Yeah. Or maybe, is that even an option? Can we maybe ask?
It is, but when it comes to court orders, we as law enforcement have to be very hesitant on what borders we push. If it's, you like this is paper, this is black and white, obviously. We can't really muddy those lines versus if you showed up like, hey, I'm going out of town, I'm moving to Cali, I'd like to get some stuff. Sure, I agree, the officers can escort you with their body cameras. When it comes to court orders, we can't really change any of the margins with this.
And I wouldn't ask you to,
but let me just read through and see.
It'll just be a moment. Let me check.
No problem. So respondent shall pick up her few listed items on Exhibit 8 on or before December 15th. She'll have 6 days. Respondent should be permitted to walk through the entirety of the marital escorted. There it is. Selected by petitioner to ensure all personal items are collected. Petitioner shall not be present at the marital home when this walkthrough occurs, but may designate a representative to be present. Okay. So there we go. So Article 10, said representative shall take a picture and test the requested item to petitioner. Petitioner shall respond immediately. Respondent may not remove any disputed item. Said disputed item shall be sent to counsel in court if necessary. Okay, so it's in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some pictures of this.
So like potentially one. there's quite a bit of.
Let me wait for, do you guys want to? So I'm going to the first belongings that are in the.
Yeah, what's funny, anything like that. That's on the Bravo 18.
So KJ, are you on the phone? I just want you to know as I'm looking through, some of the boxes are damaged with the clothing completely exposed. And
24 days. My wife always says that when it's raining and gloomy, she loves fun.
no, I'm saying the box is damaged, the clothing is exposed, the garage is damp. That's just what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of this one. So I'm just not really following what you're wanting. Like, are you just taking everything out? But you want to take inventory of what's in the boxes to make sure it's all here?
No, I'm taking everything, but how am I supposed to know when I look at these pictures, how can I organize to make sure I've gotten all of the boxes? Am I just to assume that everything that has been packed is in there, even though there's 10 pages of pictures to one box? So let's look at this one box. So you look through, can you look through your Dropbox and look through 1 through 10? Do you think those 10 items are in this box? Take a look. Look at that. Look at
As
this is the
there
average
is,
size
I
of the
did
box.
not take inventory of every single thing that was going into the
Right,
box. Is
but
that
that's
what
why I'm
you're
asking, when you're asking me.
Yeah.
To to just take for granted that everything is in those boxes, I can do that, because I'm not gonna waste your time going through everything.
Right.
But if you don't even know, because you didn't even pack it, how can you tell me that 10 pages are in one box? Go to your Dropbox, take a look.
No, so let's say.
You QR code this, right? So let's say that's one QR code, 10 pages are in one box. So, and then let's also make sure, and KJ, I want you to hear this too, just make sure about having respect to a woman. Just think about that. You know, when he came to pick up his stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to at least get to the side and let that be known, because last thing I want to do is add to someone's divorce paperwork.
Like,
But let me finish. It doesn't matter that he's handled mine, but if you didn't pack it yourself, then you also don't know what I'm asking. So for you to tell me,
what is here supervising when it happens?
okay, then can you go to the Dropbox and ask him a
So,
question?
like, K07N.
Yeah.
Sorry, this was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So K07N, 1 through 6, meaning like 1 of 6. So then there'll be 2 of 6
So-
associated with that K07N.
So let's go through it now and you can show me. Let's start from the first part of the Dropbox. Because I'm sure if it were your belongings, you'd want to make sure you have
So,
everything
for
too, right?
example, like your awards will be in K083.
Okay, so when we go through these,
Mhm.
I guess the best thing to do is, let's scan it, let's look it up, let's open it, make sure it's good, and
Yeah,
take it out. Because the problem is, these are all going to LA.
of course.
And I'd hate for us to then open it in LA,
Yeah.
find that things are damaged or missing.
So,
So let's start from, we can start from here.
okay, let me just move the car.
Yeah.
And then we'll just, so you want to go through all the boxes?
No, we don't have manpower
I
for
want to
that.
make sure my things are.
Sure, of course.
That's one of the things, if they let her to retrieve her stuff,
Right?
it shouldn't be an issue if he's not here, but.
Let's do it.
Alright, let
Yes.
me.
How
let
does
me go
everything
get
look? Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her real quick
Okay,
as far
go
as
for it.
item 10, and then I'll reconvene with you.
go for it.
Ma'am, what was the expectation today? Is that you have law enforcement for the loading process, or
So
you just wanted the walkthrough?
me or?
You, ma'am.
Sorry, me.
Yeah.
Say that again.
What was the intent for law enforcement presence? Was it to see if they'd be
intent-
willing to do the walkthrough?
See if they're willing to do the walkthrough, what you think. You've confirmed no, and then just make us a report if you could.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I don't want to waste your guys' time.
Okay, no problem. Ma'am,
Thank
can I have a word with you real quick?
Of course.
And you're representing for Mr. Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to piece together who's who. Sorry. So I was reading through this. I don't know if you've got a.
I don't have a copy of
Okay,
that.
so I'm
on with his lawyer.
okay. No problem. And like I said, we're not here to strong arm any parties involved.
Right.
Obviously, peaceful transition is
Yeah.
obviously the most desired. So
Sure.
if you want to read Article 10 for yourself, it does basically summarize
you-
everything that she's
Mr.
stated.
Jenkins is calling. So
Yeah, if you need
like,
to take that.
If
If
KJ,
he's
can
willing,
you text him really quick and tell him I'm talking to the officer?
like I said, I'm not trying to do any undue paperwork for anybody.
I don't know what I'm.
Yeah, no. So Article 10 basically says that you can do a walkthrough when she comes and designate a representative, being you, to be present.
Mhm.
She'll take a picture, text of any item that she believes to be hers. Petitioner, Mr. Jenkins, would respond immediately. Obviously, our body cams are rolling through our entire encounter. So if that's
Perfect.
something where he says, yeah, that's no problem, the officers can go with her. That way, if there is something, like I said, it's nothing that we're trying to create further legal issues. But if she does want it documented that, court ordered, signed by a judge, says that she can get a walkthrough, and he's saying no, that's obviously going to present more problems for him down the line. It's nothing that we're going to do as law enforcement today, but I don't like to add to anyone's torment during a separation.
I do. Yeah, so he definitely doesn't agree to that stipulation. We've already filed an emergency motion with the court. So we were already anticipating that an incident report was going to be filed in that regard. So we're just going to have to handle that civilly in court as it relates to the walkthrough. But he's definitely ensured that all of her personal belongings have been packaged, are inventoried, and ready to go.
So I think if I can, like, Jeannie, you just want to check on the furniture that you came with. Is that correct?
I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough. And what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
In addition to what's packed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see how they can be so difficult? It's a court order. Just follow the court order. Why did he have to make it so difficult? You divorced her. She didn't even know what's happening. You just out the blue divorced her. Fine, you got your divorce. Let her get her stuff. Let's follow the court order. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Narc, Sociopath Abuse Clarity. Hit the like. Your host is Donna. Resume.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I might walk out empty handed. I just want to make sure that my house that I know is coming with me.
Okay.
And so it's leaving with just his house being his.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Also
I
keep
just
in mind,
wanted a little clarity.
Yeah, that's
for
okay.
Everyone.
And keep in mind also
Yeah.
that the reason why it sounds crazy that I need to be clear with what's in these boxes is because not you, but whoever, your party, this other party hasn't even given me the app to access my stuff. So I'm only allowed Dropbox pictures.
That's what you see is what I have.
Where's the app though to allow me to actually access like what items are in each box, please? Because it's just a Dropbox link.
KJ, what do you want to do about that?
Sorry. Yeah, can we let the movers in, please? And can you move this car so we can get this going? I just feel like they're wanting me to move and get these out, but then they're resisting.
I understand.
Because the movers are here. We've been here since 9.
It's 9, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
They're gonna be busy so fast. We have to reschedule the movers again.
Yes.
Gotcha. Was Mr. Jenkins pre-alerted that you guys were going to come on this date?
I was
Because obviously I don't know any of the
Yeah.
history, so I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Correct. I'm gonna call to make sure because
And then while we're here, do you happen to have your license or ID on you?
Sure.
Have your license or ID on you?
Sure. Sure.
Is this current address for you?
No, it's not. I moved to
Thank you
LA.
for calling 911 in Sirius. We are currently unavailable to take.
What's a good contact number?
And the blonde.
We always get a contact number and email for follow-up.
Yes, that's right.
And if you don't mind, a good permanent address for you or where you'll be at.
Yep. Let me get that for you. Hold on.
How's it going?
I'm getting the address for you. And I almost forget the exact zip code.
18, shows code in that call, hold us out on a private property accident, same location.
I'll have you as the reporting party. I'll get someone else's contact information as
Yeah.
involved other. As far as Mr. Jenkins, do you know his date of birth? So this for reference, and I'll reference that. Like I said, it'll be an information report because any kind of violation of court orders, obviously that's going to be a follow-up court order for you and whatever you and your attorney decide to do.
Yeah.
Without him being here, there's not much that we can, do other than document it. Now, if he were here and we were able to talk to him and he was like, yeah, sure, come on in, easy peasy.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to, reprimand someone if they're not on scene, but these kinds of things aren't always super smooth and fun. So I'm not telling you things don't
Of course. But if they're not complying and they're obviously being avoidant by not being here, shouldn't we, or could we call them to make them, to see if you could do what you would have done in person over the phone?
We could. That's the thing. There's like,
because otherwise it just makes me think I can just dodge judges by just not being there.
No, but at the end of the day, that's what the litigation is there for. So obviously his attorney, which I cannot tell you who or what they look like, is on the line. They might not even be an attorney, but whoever is claiming to be his attorney on the phone is stating that, hey, we're aware of that. We're going to work it out in court. So they know that he has dismissed your request to be a court order for that. So it's all on body cam. But like I said, as long as you can get 90% of your stuff out. Like I said, you know what's in the house. I don't, or you might know what's in there. But unfortunately, that's kind of how it goes with shared marital property is the courts. It's not always fun. It's not always efficient. It's not always fast. But we're obviously not going to be able to kick down any doors or assault through the windows or anything like that today. But it will be documented. I'm glad you brought this. So it's obviously something to go on. But give me a couple minutes and I'll have it for you. Okay,
no problem. Thank you. Hello.
Did you get contact for the
attorney?
Yeah, representative. I know attorney's on the phone. I think she's just a representative.
You want a representative?
Yeah. And then if the attorney wants to give her name, just that she's on the phone, I'll give them the next part of it. How you doing?
Hey, can I get, you got ID on you?
Yeah.
You letting the movers in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll fit in there. That'll fit.
I have no idea. We'll have to try. I think so. I mean,
I need everyone to sign in, and I think it would be in everyone's best interest. So, do you know who they are?
I'm not doing anything unless my lawyers work it out. But that's like, I'm trying to get this done. I think it's right now. He's got the movers in, figure it out.
KJ, you need to. Do you want your lawyer to approve that? For them to sign that?
She can, KJ, you can call Michaela. You have her number.
Yeah, sure. But it's in the house.
Okay.
Are you gonna let them in so they can get started?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Alejandro, you feel good?
Probably would have been best for them the back end. It's kind of, yep. Is it high enough?
Come on up.
Check on the property.
Back it in.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But I'll have to go get out and. Well, if I can get out,
He's not gonna clear it. You're not gonna clear that. Whoa.
Nah, I told him not to go in.
Well, he's not.
I guess they're just gonna walk around and load up that way.
And that's what they were hired to do. Hey guys.
Check on the Derby closest 99.
Yeah.
Check on the 0128 unit 99.
Cool. What's a good kind? The reason I'm getting your information is for the report you were acting as a representative at the time. So either your information on who we spoke with. If the attorney wants to give her info too, she can. If not, you'll suffice. All right. I don't think so. He's got to come back with a report number for her, and after that, we'll be out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Unless y'all need us to stand by for anything.
We have our own.
That's what I thought. All right.
Thank you.
Would y'all like a copy of the case number 2?
Anything that we can get, yes.
I'll make sure you get one. I can't get out.
Yeah, we can check on lane is clear.
I can't get out. I can't get out.
Oh, you can't get up?
The gate.
Oh.
It's all right. Let her do what she gotta do.
Show me how to do it.
Everybody won't show what's inside. That's what I was saying.
That's why
This is
And
the
you would
picture.
have to
You
open
have
it
to
and
take a
then
picture.
we'll do it.
Right, so
But
you'll
you
have
would
to
have
open
to-
the individual box to take a photo of the possessions that are inside.
But like from this app, when I look at K07F, what are you doing with that information? Now you have K07.
Right, so then you could go to edit and then you put in the description of like what's inside the box.
So there really isn't any, okay, so what was
They
saying
just hired it.
is that my
I guess they just hired
was
him.
for each box
Yeah.
was filed away so that I could.
They weren't better than that now.
Yeah, I have photos.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
okay,
on
so
pick
can
up
you
for
show
you,
me how to
huh?
do that?
Come.
So K07F.
This is,
I thought I posted before.
this
That's a lot of
is,
stuff.
Yeah.
Show me how you do it.
I just showed you.
How? Show me what's inside.
This is yours, this is mine. You don't have photos of what's inside. So like,
But how
for
do I get those
example,
photos of
okay.
what's inside?
120 to 132. Yeah, from scan us back to the front page, please.
132, good.
Hey, Miss
No,
Miss Jenny.
I have the
Miss Jenny.
photos of what's in each box.
Miss Jenny, excuse me.
Why don't I have?
Service you checked on straight motors.
So why don't you show me? Do it here.
Service.
Show me what you're doing. You're saying
Okay,
I
so-
About me before Roswell and the Blues band.
Excuse me, Miss Jenny.
Yeah.
The officer needs to get out.
Yes.
The officer's coming back with your case card.
Okay,
I would. Can't tell from the pictures. It's not, I thought it was like box one, here's picture one. I thought it was that, which I'm not asking you to do. I'm just being clear because what was told to me in court, what made it seem like it was that easy, that I wouldn't have to go through any box. I could look at it, pop it open, go, look,
Yeah,
that's this
every
box.
QR code, I mean, there's
No,
a
but
general
for K07F,
photo of what's in there.
But now this makes sense with what I was trying to tell you earlier. There are 10 boxes to K07F and you don't know what's in each box. You have to open them to see if they actually match each of those pictures, which I'm not gonna do.
Right.
But I just want you to hear, KJ, are you still on?
Yes, ma'am,
I
I'm
just-
still here.
Thank you. I just want you to know that when I'm coming here, there are boxes that are damaged, clothes that are exposed.
There's the one box, I'll send it to you.
Have you gone through all the boxes?
When you,
Have you gone through all the boxes to know which has been damaged and not? I'm just saying, you're throwing out blanket statements in front of me without being factual. Let's be factual. One box now is damaged, but we have not gone through all the boxes.
I'll take photo, yeah, we
Yeah,
can take
we will take
photos
photos.
as they're getting pulled of like other things that are there.
This is open. and-
So like, for example, like, something like this may have had something of Monaco's in there
Mhm.
that I had boxed up, and then Mindy was like, no, that's Monaco's, let's keep that for Monaco. So like something like that. was
Yeah,
for
But just know
Monaco.
that you have mouse traps here, right? Like a few inches away from where we're standing. And then you have my belongings for 6 months standing in a deep, damp garage
Mhm.
that are exposed and open. I'm just talking about respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
okay, so let me go through this and
Let me put the lights on. Okay,
Yeah.
but do you better understand the app, how it works now?
the fact that there are groups of boxes that,
Associated
with the room,
one
with the room.
QR code.
Right, but it doesn't mean that I can tell which items are in each box, which is fine. I just want you to know if it takes me a while,
Mhm.
understand why, because I can't point
I
out.
have all day. I
Yeah.
mean, I know you probably don't have all day, but like,
Yeah.
whatever it takes, just so
I'm glad
we're
you have all
all
day.
that
We're
we're
good.
all good.
We're totally good.
I mean,
Okay.
so for reporting purposes, I appreciate you giving me this copy to go
Yeah.
over. As it appears on your license and as it appears on here, I understand you guys are divorced.
Yes.
How would you like it to show in the
Jeannie
report?
Mai.
Just like that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
No problem. There's
Thank
your copy
you.
back. Here's your report. Case number is going to be 2024-013-208.
KJ, the movers
3 to 5
have
business
sign
days. You
on
can go
this
in person
document.
or
Okay.
online at that hyperlink. Like I said, it'll be an information
Okay.
report, so it's just facts and circumstances tied to all 3 of our body cams.
Okay.
Nothing criminal as far as what has occurred. Now, if there's violation of court order, that's something that you can go forward from a judge. Show. I'll mention in 10 at 10 what was supposed to happen, what did not. I'll talk to her before we depart. But past that, do you have any questions, issues for me?
No, that's
All right,
okay.
well,
Thank you.
best of luck getting all your stuff back. I know it's a pain, but as easy as we can do it.
Thank
And if
you.
for whatever reason any other issues, give us a call back. But I'll get to jamming away on that report
Okay.
and get some information from her. Okay.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, no problem. You have a good day. Okay.
Bye.
Take it easy, guys.
That's not our. That's not our. That's not. All right, let me look at these.
Ma'am, real quick.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I know
have
you've got like
yeah, I'm
three
gonna have
people
to-
talking to you at once.
Yeah.
Real quick, I have a case card for you as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down as involved other. It's just an information report. So it's just like if we wrote up a novel of I went to the woods, I saw a deer, the deer was pretty. Same thing. It's just documenting what occurred. So
Thank you.
Miss May will be reporting party. You'll be an involved other. And I take it so you are the third party representative that Mr. Jenkins has designated.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you'll be able to get a copy of a report on his behalf if you'd like to. Case number will be 2024-013-208. 3 to 5 business days. You can go to our physical address or that hyperlink and get a copy of the report. Okay.
Okay.
And I don't know who his attorney is. I assume it was the
I'm
lady
on the phone with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she wants to give her name, I can reference her. If she doesn't want to give that over the phone, that's fine as well.
And that means her name would be in the court, in the paperwork.
Well, if she wants to give me like
I don't want my name in the like. I don't.
Oh no, the only people that can get a copy are you as an involved other and Mrs. May.
Mrs. May.
Yeah. And like I said, it's an information report. There's no funny business.
Hang on 1 second. I have to have you gentlemen sign some paperwork on behalf. So can you just hang out for
Okay, so she can tell anything to ask her first. If anybody asks us to sign anything to lay the client, so we have to let them ask her. So she can say ask her. She just told her to ask her first if anybody asks her.
How did she find you guys? What did you?
What's that?
They're trying to get them to sign non-disclosure.
I'm clear.
We work for holding company now. They're trying to help her or sign the contract.
Oh, okay. No, I was just happy for anything until you talked to me.
I'm going by my lawyers. They can't because there's lots. Think about what makes sense here. They're moving things and they're accountable for what they witness and see. If they're signing anything and they're moving anything that's damaged, they can't speak on it. So all of this should have been handled in court.
A lot more difficult to move when you can't touch boxes and stuff. So, which is her, I guess she came with her security and then isn't here?
This is her security.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I guess the other guy that was here.
Off duty, maybe? Yeah.
Guys, go ahead.
About the condition of the items being moved out.
That's fine. Thank you, Mikhail. Okay, so Mikhail, I'll call you hopefully after this is all done. I get it.
You good, sir?
Hey, Jenna. Jenna. One more time. The button. Yeah, just she has the button.
I could jump it, but I'd prefer not to.